So triangle inequality, now we're going to apply it to more of a word problem where you don't have any lengths in front of you, but you have to now calculate a range. So this one says a triangular wall is being built to surround Miyagi Karate Dojo. If two of the side lengths must be 14 and 5 yards, which inequality could be solved to determine the minimum length of the third side? Well, first of all, it is a small dojo. When you have two lengths, I've got 14 yards and I've got 5 yards. So the question is, what's the smallest my third side could be? Well, you create a range when you know two sides and you don't know the third one, because we don't know, is 14 the biggest side or is it the missing side the biggest side? So without that being possible to figure out, we can only figure out a range. And here's how you do your range. It's real simple. The value you're looking for is in the middle. So to find the top of the possible lengths, you're going to add these two together. So I'm going to add 14 plus 5. And my length has to be less than that. Why? Well, remember in the triangle inequality theorem, the third side cannot be equal to or larger than the sum of the other two sides. So 14 plus 5, for example, is 19. That means that that third side has to be smaller than 19. If it's 19 or larger, then that means that these two sides don't add up to something larger than that side, that third side. So that's the top of the range. You get the top of the range by adding. You get the bottom of the range by subtracting. So I'm going to take the 14 and subtract the 5, and that's going to give me 9. So those are the possible lengths for that third side in order to make a triangle. It has to be something bigger than 9, but it's got to be smaller than 19. Why does it have to be bigger than 9? Well, if it's 9, what's 9 plus 5? 14. You can't have it be equal. It has to be something bigger. So the correct answer here is 9 has to be, so it has to be this one here. And I know, I apologize, these two are the same answer. So both of them are correct. C and D are correct. Okay. So it's right there between 9 and 19. So let's look at the next one. A triangular room is being built to surround Cobra Kai equipment room. If two of the side lengths must be 9 feet and 13 feet, so here we go again, we got 9 feet and 13 feet, which inequality could be solved to determine the minimum length of the third wall? Well, again, we're going to do a range. So the first one, we add. So I'm going to do 9 plus 13 to figure out the top of my range, which is actually 22. So that means that third piece has to be less than 22. The bottom of my range, I'm going to get by subtracting the 2. So I'm going to do 13 minus 9, which is 4. So my side has to be larger than 4, but less than 22. So your answer is B. And that's how you apply the triangle inequality to the word problems.